guys, welcome back to another video of Rock Gamer. Today, I'm at a castle, and it's pretty nice. It's made out of coquina, and it was made so long ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goes a little bit, almost like stirring, and you got a little bit of get to it, so it
I'm sitting here and I'm very scared right now. So we're like near the Atlantic Ocean over there, and it's very sunny outside. And also see that cannon over there? That's a real cannon. And it's very popular. And we're like 100 feet, 200 feet in the air. So, we're like here on this cannon right here. It's pretty cool. It's sturdy, and also, forgot to tell you at the start that this is just made out of tiny seashells. Yes, tiny seashells, and it's pretty cool. And it's actually really cool that tiny seashells can make tiny seashells can make a fortress that can resist cannonballs. That's so cool, and that's pretty advanced for people that made this a long time ago. It lasted like over 100 years, and it's not bad. It's pretty sturdy, because if I kick it like this, it won't even budge. Also, fun fact, people say also when ghosts sometimes appear right in here at the door, whatever. Nice. And that's a fun fact. So this place is haunted. It's haunted. Are firing at
the Castillo.
At the Castillo. Soldiers surge to their post or run for cover. This marked the beginning of a 38-day
Siege
in 1740. In the end, cannon fire partially damaged the eastern outer wall, and the
bombardment
killed 2 townspeople.
So this part is probably rebuilt. Yeah, that's a real one.
To reach this final crossfire.
That's okay.
Deadly crossfire. The Spanish built the star-shaped
Castillo
de San
Marcos
in the late 1600s. The star design
responded
to the advent of a deadly new weapon, the cannon. The fort's complex shape meant a battery of cannons on the gun that could create interlocking fields of fire. Low and flat on the landscape, star-shaped forts used an obstacle course of defenses, diamond-shaped protruding corners called bastions, created crossfire to repel the enemy. From the bastions and curtain walls, the cannon fire could deter or engage an advancing army. A wide ditch at the base of the fort lacked cover for invaders, allowing musket fire to rain down from above. Thick fort walls and a rising slope deflected incoming cannonballs. The fort design has stood the test of time, despite attackers. The Castillo was never conquered.
Yep.
Filled the pit with water and outgoing tides flushed waves out onto the bay.
Yep. That's the old school.
Mom!
Looks like those are they do have demonstrations of cannon fire, so it's interesting.
This is the gunpowder room. This is a pothole right here in the gunpowder room. And the gunpowder room is in Florida. And I'm putting my foot into where the gunpowder, the pothole is. And there's also this pothole and this pothole right there. That's the only 3, but
This gentleman, have you heard of him?
no.
So whenever you're gonna jump or do something really challenging, you go, Geronimo! He was the leader of the Apaches. That's a Native American. They had, you learned that? Good. They had 5,000 US soldiers looking for Geronimo. They wanted to capture him because the Apaches were raiders. They were raiding and taking whatever they wanted, and they were also killing. So they wanted to capture him. They have 5,000 soldiers, and they can't capture him. So they go and they capture the women, the children, and the elderly Apaches. They were in New Mexico. They captured them, and and they bring them here. And they put them in prison up there in these beautiful homes. They would fit 16 to 18 people in these tents. And you can see a representation here. And it shows teepees. It wasn't teepees, it was US issued tents. Now, what do you think Geronimo did when the women, the children, and the elderly of his people were being held prisoner? What did he end up doing?
Save them.
To save them, he turns himself in. He is kept prisoner for 27 years. He dies at the age of 79 in 1907. On top of that, they allowed him to perform in these shows called Wild Wild West that they were very famous for at that time. Because you gotta pay to go to those shows, so the Americans are making money. Do you know what graffiti is? No? Okay, think about when you're driving in the car with mom and dad, and sometimes there's buildings that people have drawn on them. That
Oh yeah, I heard that. It's like spray paint on.
Well, let's look at graffiti. This is Alex Carter from 1883. So this has been happening a long time. But check this one out. This one's super interesting. This one happened about 6 months ago, and they got to pay $10,000. There's a fine. That's the moral of the story. Joining us, enjoy your day.
Appreciate it.
This is the treasure room. Let me read this. In the 18th century, Spanish military paid chests, important documents, and valuable
Consign.
consigned for shipment back to Spain were kept
Secure.
secured in this room.
Notaries.
Notaries,
Administrative.
administrative officials appointed by king
Accounted.
accounted for all
Monies.
money and goods going to or from the New World. During the 19th century, the U.S. Army used this room as a supply room. The solid slab of granite in the doorway was placed there in the 1840s at the request of the quartermaster to serve as a counter, so the soldiers not enter the room
Could
beyond
not.
that point. There. Imagine just it being just gold over there. So that should end the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.